on Two Birds, a Chameleon here, producer, songwriter, artist, and I am going to show you guys how to connect 2 monitor speakers with a subwoofer, audio interface, Midi keyboard, and a microphone, and everything that we need to connect up your little setup. It's not that hard, but I'm going to show you guys how to do it. I have yet to look at how to connect my MPC within everything. Eventually I'll figure that out. I just haven't looked into it yet. When I do, I'll post another video. But we're just going to be dealing with those few things. So here we go. Okay, so here we go. Let's get started, guys. It's going to be real shaky because I'm using my phone to do this. So you guys are going to have to bear with me. This is not my everyday thing of putting up these videos. So anyway, here's my Focusrite 18i8. On the back of there, I have it plugged into the wall. Of course, that's your basic stuff. This is the USB cable that comes with the Focusrite 18i8, and that's going into my computer down in the back. That's obvious stuff. That's stuff you guys should know how to plug in a USB already, so I don't need to tell you how to do that. Let's get to the first speaker. Here's my left speaker, M Audio 5. Here's the XLR cable going out of here, and that will go into the back of my subwoofer down here. So we got, it's gonna go into the out of the subwoofer. There we go. I'm in a bad angle. Can get it. So that is going to the out of the subwoofer. That's the left one. Now we gotta find the right one. Here's the right XLR cable to my right speaker over there. We're just gonna take that cable and put that one into the out for the right speaker. So here's the out for the right speaker. Sorry guys, this is a really bad angle, but alright. So right here you got my subwoofer. You got the out for the left speaker, and then you got the out for the right speaker, right? And those are going into the monitors, okay? Next, you got the these are the cables that come with the BX5 M Audio speakers. Basically, these are your TRS cable. So this is your balanced cable, right? So for this cable, you're going to plug this to, I'm going to plug this is my left one. I'm going to plug this into the 2 of my audio interface. All right, and then I'm going to take the other side of that and plug it into the balanced left on the subwoofer right here. Okay, and then I'm going to take the other one, and it's a good idea to label your stuff, folks. Like I labeled this R1, which means right 1, and the number 1 right here on here, so that way I don't always have to, like if I need to pull out a cable for something or do something like that, I'm not always trying to rematch the cable with where it goes, or forget what hole it goes in. That sounds funny, what hole it goes in. Anyway, so I plug that in one, take the other side of that TRS cable and put it into the balanced right on the subwoofer. So okay, so now when we go to the keyboard here, you need an instrument cable to come out of your Midi keyboard. Whatever kind of Midi keyboard you have should have an instrument cable. This is a Roland Fantom XA, so I got my left instrument cable, left one right here. So this is my left. This is the one I grabbed, my left one. And I am going to plug that into, what number? 5? Wait, which one? See, that's why I label my stuff, because then I'll then I'll forget. Oh yeah, 5. See, I got 5 right here. So now I know when I go over here, I plug this into number 5 right here. Okay. It's hard holding this phone and talking to you guys at the same time. This selfie stuff, that's what happens. You do selfie stuff. So I plug that into number 5, right? On the back of my audio interface. So that's the instrument cable. Take the second instrument cable right here, the black one. Let's take this bad boy, right? And we're gonna plug this one into number 6. So we plug that into number 6 right there. So that's the instrument cable. That's to be able to hear the keyboard through the speakers right here. Okay. Now, one last thing we have here on this part is the MIDI cables. So on my keyboard, here's my MIDI out, my MIDI in. So I'm gonna take my MIDI in, the black one, okay, and put it on my MIDI out. My MIDI out on my interface. Turn it back. Okay, so there's my MIDI out. Now I'm gonna take my other MIDI cable, this long ass cable. I don't know why I got it this long, but I did. It'll come in handy when I get my full studio. I'm gonna take this, put this MIDI out into the MIDI in of my audio interface. Okay, there we go. All right. So that's the basic MIDI setup of that. Now the last thing that I got to show you guys is how I incorporate the microphone into all this. Okay, so let's show you the layout. All right, so built myself a little booth. Right, it's unfinished, but my microphone's in here, right? So this is an XLR cable right here, and it's going down. I got it going all the way back there, right? So this is how I'm hooking up. It might be a little bad. It might cause noise because I got 2 XLR cables hooked up to make that long length happen over there. So basically, what you're seeing here is this cable right here is an extension cable. So it's a small XLR cable, right? So I just use this, you know, to listen to my music. When I want to hook up my microphone, which is right here, the XLR cable, this is connected to the mic in the closet. When I want to hook this up, all I do is unplug this from here, connect it to that, and then take the other side of the XLR and put it right here to record the mic. And I'll just connect it here, turn on the mic, whatever, go in there and record, and I'm ready to record, right? And then when I'm done recording, I just want to get my speaker back. All I got to do is just unplug this, plug it back into the subwoofer, and disconnect it from there. So it makes it easier for me to go back from recording microphone back to listening and monitoring and stuff without have to do all this extra rearranging. And it's probably a much easier way to do it than that. But, you know, because if you have 2 cables, you might introduce more noise. But I didn't find a solution as buying a $60 or $70 cable and I already had the cable. I don't know. I just think differently. I know how to filter it out. So anyway, so that's the basic setup. So let me recap everything for you guys. Make sure that we got everything. Okay. So and then once we do that, I'll turn everything on, folks. So let's recap everything, make sure we got it good. Here's my interface. All right, so this is where mostly everything goes through, is the interface. That's where everything's happening. So we got my left and right instrument cables right here. They look like this. So when you go to any music store, Guitar Center or something, just ask them for an instrument cable to hook your keyboard up to hear through your speakers. It looks like this. Okay, so you need 2 of those for both speakers. Okay, so we got both of the instrument cables. Both of the instrument cables are going into the audio left and right of my keyboard. Then we have my Midi out of my keyboard, my Midi in and out of my keyboard, going into the Midi in and out of the audio interface. It's pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. We got the USB cable that came with the Focusrite going into my computer back there in the back. We got the balanced left and right cables that come with your speakers, your monitor speakers. Balanced 1 and 2 is going into balanced left and right in here. 1, 2, left, right, same thing, right? Then on the back of the speakers here, we got the XLR going out the speakers into the out of the subwoofer. Okay, so and this is the right speaker, so same thing for the right. So, and then we got my microphone over there in the closet, so whenever I got a long XLR cable for that mic to reach that far, I don't know how many feet that is, but anyway, so that comes all the way over here for the microphone, and then when I want to record, I just connect that XLR cable to this one, and then plug the other side of this into the front of here, right, to record, and then hit record. So on the back of your subwoofer, right here I got like a pedal. This is just a Yamaha pedal or whatever, and you know, it's just a 1/4-inch cable, and it goes down here in the back of your subwoofer, and that's a bypass basically, so your subwoofer don't come on. You know, you got some neighbors, it's 3 in the morning, you got your speakers on, you don't want the bass cranking, you put that in, and then if you want to activate the bass, you just push the pedal and that'll activate it for how you hear it. So this is a good thing to have a pedal too for the bypass. So hope that helped you guys out. If you have any questions, just ask. I just released a song called Box's Lullaby. Check that out in the link at my website. Download it, it's free. And you guys have a good day. All right. Chameleon over and out.